What if the only thing keeping you average is your refusal to live by these 10 brutal Stoic laws? Marcus Aurelius didn't live in our chaotic modern world, but he faced plagues, wars, betrayal, and immense pressure that would crush most men alive today. Still, he wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This is not another soft motivational video filled with empty words and temporary inspiration. This is a raw and brutal Stoic training session. 10 powerful no-bullshit laws specifically for men who refuse to stay average. If you are tired of living an ordinary life, settling for mediocrity, watching years slip away while you remain the same man you were last year, stay with me until the very end. These laws are not comfortable. They are not easy. They are the exact weapons that separate average men from those who refuse to stay average and finally become extraordinary. Let's begin. The first brutal Stoic law is the law of total control. Epictetus once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Average men let the world control their mood, their focus, and their future. They blame traffic, their boss, the economy, or other people's opinions for how they feel every single day. Men who refuse to stay average draw a hard line. Only their effort, attitude, focus, and response are in their control. Every morning, ask yourself, what is truly in my control today? Your effort, your attitude, your focus, and your next move. Release everything else without hesitation. I control my mind. Everything else is just noise. The second brutal Stoic law is the law of Amor Fati. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together, but do so with all your heart." Average men fight reality and stay bitter when life hits hard. Men who refuse to stay average love their fate. Amor Fati means loving whatever happens, the pain, the setback, the failure, the betrayal, because it forges them into something stronger. The obstacle is not in the way. The obstacle is the way. When life throws a brutal challenge at you, stop asking, "Why me?" Say instead, "This is exactly what I needed to rise above average. I don't just accept my fate, I love it. Every scar makes me stronger." The third brutal Stoic law is the law of Memento Mori. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself daily, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think." Average men live like they have forever and waste their potential on distractions and hesitation. Men who refuse to stay average remember death is coming and use that brutal truth as rocket fuel. Time is short. Weakness is no longer an option. Every night before bed, look yourself in the mirror and say, "This could be my last day." Feel the weight of those words, then wake up tomorrow and refuse to live an average life. I am going to die. Today, I will live like a man who knows it. The fourth brutal Stoic law is the law of radical ownership. No more excuses, ever. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Average men blame the economy, their boss, their past, their parents, or circumstances for their results. Men who refuse to stay average take complete ownership of their life, their mindset, their actions, and their outcomes. Blame is the language of the weak. Ownership is the language of the man who refuses to stay average. Next time you feel the urge to complain or make excuses, stop immediately and ask, "What did I do or fail to do that put me here?" Then fix it like a man. No stories, no justifications. Only responsibility and action. I own my life completely. No excuses, only results. The fifth brutal Stoic law is the law of voluntary discomfort. Comfort is the silent killer of greatness. The Stoics deliberately chose cold showers, hard beds, fasting, and silence because they knew constant comfort turns men average and soft. Men who refuse to stay average train themselves to love discomfort every single day. Start training yourself right now. Take cold showers even when you don't want to. Push through workouts when your body screams stop. Say no to easy dopamine from your phone. Learn to love what is hard, because discomfort is the training ground of men who refuse to stay average. Discomfort is my training ground. I grow stronger every time I choose it. The sixth brutal Stoic law is the law of ruthless self-discipline. Seneca said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Average men talk about discipline, but fold the moment it gets hard. Men who refuse to stay average make discipline their identity. They show up when they said they would. They do the work when no one is watching. They keep every promise they make to themselves, even when it hurts. Pick one non-negotiable habit this week and guard it with your life, because your future depends on it. Show up, do the work, repeat. I am a man of unbreakable discipline. My word to myself is law. The seventh brutal Stoic law is the law of emotional detachment. Epictetus warned, "The more we value things outside our control, the less control we have." Average men let their peace and power depend on likes, money, relationships, outcomes, and other people's opinions. Men who refuse to stay average detach completely. Their inner strength never depends on the external world. When something triggers you, a notification, criticism, loss, or failure, pause and ask, "Is this within my control?" If not, detach instantly. Watch your emotions pass like clouds in the sky, while your mind stays calm and strong. My peace belongs to me. No person, no event, no notification can steal it. The eighth brutal Stoic law is the law of Stoic silence. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You always have the option to say less." Average men talk too much, explain too much, and seek validation. Men who refuse to stay average protect their power with silence. They let their consistent actions speak louder than words. Speak only when it improves the silence. Let your results do the talking. My silence is my power. I speak less and do more. The ninth brutal Stoic law is the law of daily reflection. Marcus Aurelius filled his private journals with honest daily reflection because he knew that without it, you stay average forever. End every evening by asking 3 simple questions. What moved me above average today? Where did I slip back into mediocrity? How will I improve tomorrow? Write the answers down and turn reflection into real progress. I review my day honestly. I rise above average every single day. The 10th brutal Stoic law is the law of unapologetic virtue. The Stoics believed that wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance are the only true goods. In a world that rewards mediocrity and fakeness, men who refuse to stay average stay virtuous anyway. No apologies, no compromises. Choose character over comfort. Choose truth over popularity. Choose courage over convenience every single day. I live by virtue. Nothing else matters. I refuse to stay average. These 10 brutal Stoic laws are not gentle suggestions or nice ideas. They are the exact weapons for men who refuse to stay average. Carry them with you every single day and watch how fast mediocrity dies and unbreakable strength takes its place. You already have everything you need inside you right now. The only real question left is this: will you keep living an average life, or will you finally refuse to stay average starting today? If this video hit you hard, smash the like button right now. Drop a comment below with the one law you are going to follow starting today. If you want more raw, unfiltered Stoic wisdom every single week, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. You are no longer average. You are no longer settling. You are becoming the man who refuses to stay average. Now go out there and prove it with your actions every single day. I'll see you in the next one.